welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So that last work session, hope is a productive one for you. For me, kind of. I put together like the bottom of the box, so I got that going. Well, no, that one. It's over there somewhere. And then I started kind of like working on that one, putting the stuff into there. And I think some of these are almost about to be done. Not printing over here. This one kind of like stopped, so I had to fix that. And I kind of went down a rabbit hole of this thing that I wanted to talk about because I saw the article earlier and I kind of like noted it and kept it to the side. I wanted to check it out some more here. And so I figured we'd take a look at it for this break session. I was kind of playing around with it, but it wasn't working the way I wanted, or at least I thought it would work. I don't know, but I think it's pretty cool. I'll probably mess around with it some more, maybe on the API side. Maybe that will actually make it work, but trying to do it through the UI, Google Gemini, it said it couldn't do it. I'm like, that's weird. So I don't know. But I'm going to post a link to this. So it'll be next to a recording of the video on untilit.works. So you can check it out for yourself. And so I've been getting into like creation using AI and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm also doing a lot of like 3D printing, like physical world stuff, I'm kind of interested in like the digital creation of stuff, right? And so I saw this, and so VO is Google's like video generation technology. That's what they're calling that, right? And so they have VO3 Fast that just came out and new image to video capabilities. And that's what I was interested in, the image to video stuff. I kind of saw it previously on like social media, whatever, where they take an image and then you can animate certain parts of the image or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and be able to create a video from that. I was like, oh, that seems pretty cool because for the radio show that I do, we have like show episode images. And so they're just like random things I throw together. I was thinking it'd be cool to create like little social media stuff where it would kind of like be the image, but it like animates, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like eye-catching sort of. So that's what I was trying to do, but it didn't work for some reason. So I'll have to look into that more. But I figured we'd talk more about it if you haven't heard about it yet. And it's kind of like go through this article. So shout out to Alyssa Fortin and Seth Odum. All right, so again, the title, VO3 Fast and New Image to Video Capabilities. So building on the recent launch of VO3, we're now introducing VO3 Fast, a model optimized for speed and price, allowing developers to iterate faster while producing high quality outputs efficiently. So it's like cheaper, faster, pretty much. Now, and they say the quality is supposed to be pretty good too. So we're also bringing image to video capabilities to both VO3 and VO3 Fast, making it possible to transform still images into clips that maintain consistency. Both models with image to video capabilities are available in paid preview via the Gemini API. So maybe it's because I have to look into it, but it said you could try it in, I don't know, we'll take a look. So maybe only through the API you can do, maybe that's why it didn't work. But I was able to create an image, and then from the image, I was able to then create a video from it. And so something just beeped. Give me a second. I think something may have ran out. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Yep, filament definitely ran out on one of them, so I'm gonna have to replace that right after this. All right, but so back to this. So I'm wondering, because I have a Gemini Pro or whatever, and so I'm trying to figure out whatever. So here's like an example. All right, so it just says shoe. It's on their Google for Developers thing. All right, so this is something they generated here. So I'm assuming maybe the image is maybe the billboard. I don't know. We'll see. Just check this out. Okay, let's replay that. Okay, so what just happened was, okay, so we got the billboard, right? Shout out to DJ Premier. So we have the billboard with the sneakers. So I'm assuming maybe that's what it looked like before. And what's weird is, so then it like rotates, and then some hands tie it, and then kind of like out of nowhere, because it looks like it's street level here, right? Because there's cars on that, and then come on, load. I don't know what's with embeds and me streaming. I don't know what's happening. I think my internet does not like that apparently. Okay, and so now the hands are tying this shoe, and then oh come on, seriously. All right, so then the shoe hops off of the billboard, but then somehow there's like a rooftop that appeared out of nowhere, but it's still street level. So I'm not sure how that works. It's weird. And then the shoe jumps off, right? And then it jumps up and it turns into a person that runs away off the top of the building. All right, now the prompt for this is in footnote 1. So we'll take a look at that real quick. All right, footnote, where were they? Here. So the sneaker on the billboard suddenly springs to life. It laces tying themselves, even though there are hands that tied it, which is weird. It leaps off the screen, landing on the rooftop below. So landing on the rooftop below with a soft thud and sprints out of frame. And the audio is the sound of tying laces, a digital whoosh, a soft landing sound. Maybe because I didn't put the audio thing. Maybe that's why that didn't work. I don't know. We'll try that. So, all right. It didn't really spring to it. I'm not sure what. So, I mean, it tried its best. You know what I'm saying? That's where we're at so far with that. I mean, it's interesting, but it didn't say anything about turning into a human and running. It's because the way it's set up, I guess, initially, maybe the initial video, the initial image had the billboard like just above. I'm assuming this is maybe the image, you know what I'm saying, with the shoe on there. But the way they have the prompt is maybe the billboard is like on top of that building, like a super high building. You know what I'm saying? Where it would jump off on that roof. You know what I'm saying? Instead of creating a rooftop out of like on street level or what have you. So I guess you kind of have to really look into that or something. I don't know. But I guess with the VO3 fast, it'd be a lot faster and cheaper. You know what I'm saying? So a faster, more efficient model. VO3 Fast is a quicker and more cost-effective version of VO3, allowing developers to create videos with sound while maintaining high quality and optimizing for speed and business use cases. VO3 Fast offers both text to video and image to video modalities. All right, so that's dope. And again, and the thing is, when I did it in my Gemini app on the web app, it didn't give me the option of VO3 or VO3 Fast, because a lot of times they'll tell me about, like the Flash 2.5 experimental or whatever, but I never saw anywhere VO about anything. So maybe it'll explain a little bit more. I'm not sure. But it is the ideal choice for programmatic advertising, so powering back-end services that automatically generate ad creatives. That's interesting. So if you're like, hey, This is the type of product that we have, blah, 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 blah. Generate a video for it. I mean, kind of cool. Rapid prototyping, enabling quick A/B testing of different creative concepts. So that's cool. You're like, hey, create this one, see which one does better, then be able to iterate off of that one that did better and maybe try it again. That's pretty interesting. Content creation at scale, building apps that need to quickly produce social media content. So that's kind of like what I was talking about for the radio show, to be able to generate like little like quick videos of the episode image that we have for each show. So, and I'm thinking even like flyers, that'd be cool for like events. You know what I'm saying? You can create a flyer and then be able to kind of animate it. That's pretty dope. So VO3 will be 40 cents per second with audio. So this thing here is 9 seconds. And so at 40 cents a piece, that's like $3. 40 seconds, and it had audio in it. So yeah, so it's like $33.60 probably for that. Which, I mean, if you're doing a bunch of them, that can add up, especially if you're just like playing around with stuff. So I wonder, I'm hoping you only get charged if it gets created. Because again, I tried like 3 times and it didn't create it. So I'm hoping I didn't get charged for those. And then where would I even go to see this, get the charge? Because I did it through the Gemini. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But I was able to get one working. So I don't know. Now, this is what I'm interested in. The new image to video capabilities. So was this? So this, maybe this wasn't an image then. Maybe it was just created from the prompt itself. So the whole street and all that stuff. So maybe it wasn't an image for this one. Because now they say the new image to video capabilities here. All right. So now developers can now use VO3 and VO3 Fast to generate high quality video content. Something is beeping. I don't know. One of my solar power batteries were beeping. That's weird. I'm not sure why that's happening there. All right. Okay. So now developers can now use VO3 and VO3 Fast to generate high quality video content with sound from input images. This new capability allows for the creation of dynamic video sequences that can maintain the consistency of in the first image, which is dope. Just provide an image alongside your text prompt, and you can guide the model to achieve your desired motion, narrative, and audio. Outputs generated with image to video will be priced the same as text to video outputs, which I'm okay. So it is 75 cents per second with audio, which this one is 40 cents, and this is with it generating the whole thing. Interesting. So I guess it's more computationally intensive to start from an image than to create one yourself from scratch, I guess. I'm not sure. So here's this one, right? So there's Summit Coffee. It's like a tote bag, all right, with I guess their logo on here. So let's check this out. Okay, that's pretty cool. I hate when these things pop up. All right, so let's take a look again. Okay, that's pretty cool. So the original image, I guess it's that maybe? And then we have like the moon or something. I'm not sure what that is. And then we have the sun start to pop up, right? And then we have some birds. Okay, so that's pretty cool. All right. So now, so image to video is designed to give you more creative control and flexibility. High quality video generation, create fluid cinematic quality videos from a single image, maintaining stylistic consistency and detail, all with audio. All right. Precise prompting, combine image inputs with descriptive text prompts to direct the action, style, and evolution of your content. And then seamless API integration. Access this powerful new feature through the same intuitive Gemini API, making it easy to integrate into your existing workflows and applications. Dope. Okay. Now this, I never even really thought about, where you can do AI B-roll, which I thought was pretty cool. So this company, I guess, Opus Opus Clip, they have it to where, so at Opus Clip, we use VO3 to enhance our customers' video editing experience and generate B-roll videos through its image to video capability. So if you're like, hey, I need this thing, a B-roll, and then you can have like that image, and then you could have it like animate, which is pretty cool. So VO3 takes a static image as the first frame and brings it to life by generating smooth cinematic motion. This helps creators get engaging video content with minimal effort. So that's pretty cool. And start building with today. So that second thing, so this tote bag, right? That started with the mountain logo on the tote bag subtly animates. The sun in the logo rises along the mountain peak, and tiny birds fly out from it. An audio, a gentle whoosh, and a bird chirp sound effect. But then what is the actual logo? So this must be the logo, I guess. But then what was that weird dot that was in the beginning there? This. Is that the moon? A black hole? What is that? And then the birds. Okay. I'm assuming this is what the actual thing looks like. I don't know. It would be cool if they actually showed what the original input image was. You know what I'm saying? Because from that, I'm not too sure. All right. So all that stuff. All right. So yeah. So they have the documentation and all these things, which is pretty dope. Which one thing too? So let me open this. And there's like a VO cookbook, which takes you like a GitHub repo. But so yeah. So here we go. I use JavaScript. And so you can see how they do it here. All right. Cool. And then this is video from images. Oh, so this code demonstrates, so generating an image from Imagen and then using that image as a starting frame for generating videos with some, so okay, cool. So panning wide shot of a calico kitten sleeping in the sunshine. So it's going to first generate that image, and then it's going to pass that image into the VO to be able to generate it. And then just, yeah, I was doing all that stuff. Cool, then you can like download it. All right. All right, cool. Yeah. Okay, so, oh, interesting. So VO2, which is stable, you can do 16 by 9 and 9 by 16. Maybe that's why my thing didn't work, because it's a square image? I'm not sure. It's 16 by 9. All right, but I kind of wanted to show what exactly I was trying to work on and see what came up for me, right? Let me see here. Let me open up this one. So what I started off with is share this tab here. So here, let me make this larger. I should have made the other thing larger as well, but okay. So here, this is the image for the latest radio show. We spoke about how a trillion is 1,000 billion, and also we spoke about Kazam, the movie. All right. We talk about random things while we play hip hop. All right. So what I wanted to do, what I thought I could do, is have this image, because now, oh well, hold on, close this. So they have this videos with VO, right? Oh, see, it's gonna start a new chat. That's what it did last time. So weird. Let me go back. Okay. So, all right. So I was like, okay, hey, have the genie in the background magically appear from behind the child here, right? The child looks up as the genie appears. There's hip hop music coming from the boombox. The word Kazam appears from a puff of smoke. I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cool. And I'll be able to post that to like social media. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of cool. All right. Now, then it says it's going to try and generate. It may take 1 to 2 minutes. It says I can't generate that video. Try describing another idea. You can also get tips for how to write prompts and review our video policy guidelines. I'm like, that's weird. And I was like, well, why can you not generate the video? I can only generate videos. Try another prompt. What the hell does that mean? Okay. So I was like, I did it again, because I'm like, do that. And then it says the same thing. It can't do it. I'm like, okay, let me try last week's image. You know what I'm saying? I was like, have the person on the record cover sing. You know what I'm saying? And then it tries like, I can't generate that video. Why the hell can you not generate this video? I don't understand what's happening. And so I think I was like, create a creative video. Try something. Then it said you can't even create anything. And I'm like, what the hell? What do you mean? I was like, have the text zoom in. I can't generate that. What can you do? know what I'm saying? I was like, what kind of video can you generate from this image? And since I can't generate that video, I'm asking you a question. What can you do? And so I don't know. So then from one of these other ones, this one we were just looking at, right? Go back to here. So they have these prompt things here, right? And so I'm like, all right, using reference image to generate videos or whatever. So the image was generated by Imogen, all right? And so bunny with a chocolate candy bar. So I just copied this and then pasted that into here, into this one, bunny with a chocolate candy bar, right? And this is what it came up with. Mad cute, right? Great. So now, all right, so that's what I did. Cool. And then I was like, all right, let me try generate from that image. So I downloaded the image. I should have just downloaded this image. Let me try downloading this image. Save image as. I'm going to download that. Okay, so then the output video. So then bunny runs away. All right, cool. So when I went to try and do that here, after it did that, you kind of saw before it. If I wanted to generate a video, it's like, well, we got to do a new chat. I'm like, all right, sure. So then I did. So open a new chat. Let me open up. Oh, so something finished. So here's the new thing that I generated. So here it is. I put bunny runs away. And it was thinking, I'm creating the video about bunny running away using the image you provided. Now the image is ready, right? So it's 7 seconds. I mean, that's pretty cool. And it has the noise and all that stuff. Cool. And it even tags it VO right there. So it lets you know, hey, this has been. And yeah, even the image, it got generated a watermark that says AI on it. Neither here nor there. Let me try the one that I just downloaded from their site. So there's that. And let me try again, bunny runs away. Because I can't get it to work with my own image, apparently. All right, cool. Let's try that. And so I'm not exactly sure. Now, the page that it showed me for the thing, so the link that it provided me, it showed me this. And so the things you can't do, which I mean, I agree with, threats to child safety, dangerous activities, violence and gore, harmful factual inaccuracies, which is weird, harassment, incitement, and discrimination, sexually explicit material. All right, so I don't think my artwork for the radio show had like any of these, like it violated any of these. So I'm not exactly sure what happened. So I'm gonna have to go and play around with it some more. And so this thing is now still going. So it's like generating a video or whatever, right? And so I'm using that same image. So I'm kind of curious to see what it generates. But yeah, so I don't know. It seems cool. I'm gonna try maybe mess around with it more because it'd be cool to be able to have it generate the thing. And again, see, it doesn't tell me if it's using like VO3 Flash or VO3. You know what I mean? It just and then this doesn't like it just doesn't help me with anything. So I don't know. And then here's okay. Here's the video. Let's see if it does the same. Oh, you can generate one more video today. What? Maybe I can only wait, what? Why am I being limited by that? That's weird. I can only do 3 videos a day? Okay, let's check this out. Okay, he runs off the other way. Interesting. Interesting how that thing is kind of like floating there. All right. Oh, and there's no audio either, I just noticed. Huh. Interesting. All right, so, but yeah, I just kind of want to show that. It's pretty cool. I'm going to dive deep into it some more, you know, maybe during the week or whatever and see what I can come up with. But again, a link to the video will be next to the recording, or the link to the blog post will be next to the recording so you can play around with stuff. Have you tried it? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. And yeah, I'm going to get y'all back to work so I can get back to work because I have a filament to replace and I have a couple of almost a few of them are about to be done. So nice. I'll be able to finish putting together the box with those. So let me get y'all back to work. Again, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to send y'all off with some traveling music. When we come back, 15 minutes after the hour, we'll take a look at an artist's website, listen to music, maybe watch some videos, maybe become a fan. But till then, I'm gonna send y'all off with this joint here from Anthony Cruz, aka A Butter. The track's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, see you like 15 minutes after the hour. All right, y'all be easy. Peace.
I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like yeah. And everybody says yeah. We spread a love like yeah. I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna say thank you for being there